Welcome back to Starstruck TV. Today we're diving into the intense finale of The Madness 2024, Netflix's riveting political thriller starring Coleman Domingo. Buckle up, because the twists and turns in this show's conclusion make for one wild ride. Major spoilers ahead. A quick recap. Muncie Daniels, a charismatic TV pundit played by Coleman Domingo, retreats to a secluded cabin in the Poconos to write his book. However, his peaceful getaway turns into a nightmare when he discovers his neighbor's gruesome murder. Worse, Muncie is framed for the crime, thrust into a web of conspiracy involving neo-Nazis, tech billionaires, and disinformation campaigns. Over the course of the series, Muncie struggles to clear his name, reunite with his estranged family, and expose the truth behind the plot against him. Who was behind the conspiracy? At the center of the conspiracy is Rodney Krantz, a tech billionaire portrayed by Neil Huff. Krantz orchestrates the murder of the neo-Nazi neighbor, Mark Simon, to protect his company, Revitalize, which manipulates social media to sway political outcomes. Krantz's motivation? Power and influence in the lead-up to a contentious presidential election. Framing Muncie, a black pundit outspoken about racial justice, serves as a twofold win. The neo-Nazi is eliminated, and Muncie's reputation is destroyed. Krantz coldly admits to Muncie that his involvement was purely opportunistic. Muncie was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. The climactic confrontation. In the final episode, Muncie confronts Krantz at gunpoint. The billionaire delivers a chilling monologue, describing himself as a cog in the capitalist system, untouchable because of the deep-seated corruption surrounding him. Krantz argues that killing him would achieve nothing. Another player would simply take his place. Muncie, faced with the weight of stereotypes about black men and the expectations of his family, chooses not to kill Krantz. His restraint mirrors his desire to rise above the destructive cycle of violence. The aftermath of Krantz's manipulations. While Muncie spares Krantz, the billionaire doesn't escape justice entirely. Bobby Woods, a member of the neo-Nazi group The Forge, ultimately takes matters into his own hands and assassinates Krantz, believing the billionaire betrayed his organization. Meanwhile, the FBI dismantles The Forge, arresting many members, though some, like Bobby, evade capture. Family and redemption. Throughout the series, Muncie's personal life is as tumultuous as his public one. His ex-wife, Elena, played a key role in helping him survive the ordeal, but their relationship remains strained. After a near-death experience, Elena decides to focus on their son, Demetrius, who is deeply traumatized by the events. While Muncie is cleared of all charges, the journey forces him to reevaluate his priorities. He works to rebuild his relationship with his family, showing a renewed commitment to his community and loved ones. The bigger picture. The Madness delivers a sharp critique of modern disinformation and unchecked power. Krantz's manipulation of public narratives underscores the danger of technology in the wrong hands, where facts are malleable and truth becomes a casualty. The series serves as a chilling reminder of how fragile democracy can be when powerful entities exploit information for their gain. What does the ending mean for Muncie? Though Muncie walks away with his freedom and a stronger sense of purpose, the series doesn't wrap up with a tidy bow. The forces Krantz represented, corporate greed and systemic corruption, remain. As Muncie returns to his life, it's clear his fight isn't over. The finale suggests a lingering sense of vigilance, hinting that Muncie will continue to challenge the forces that almost destroyed him. Themes of redemption and accountability. The ending of The Madness is not only about solving the immediate conspiracy, but also reflects broader societal issues. Muncie Daniels' choice to spare Rodney Krantz's life is emblematic of a deeper moral conflict. By refusing to commit an act of revenge, Muncie rejects the violent narrative often imposed on black men, instead opting to dismantle the power structure through exposure rather than personal vengeance. This act underscores the series' emphasis on personal accountability and systemic critique. Rodney Krantz's role and fate. Rodney Krantz is revealed as a silent investor in the corrupt tech conglomerate Revitalize, using his wealth and influence to manipulate political outcomes. Despite orchestrating multiple murders and framing Muncie, Rodney ultimately meets his demise at the hands of The Forge, an extremist group he once manipulated. His death, though poetic, highlights the cyclical nature of corruption. Rodney's removal doesn't dismantle the system. Instead, it merely replaces him with someone equally complicit. Family dynamics and personal growth. Central to the series is Muncie's fractured relationship with his ex-wife Elena and his son Demetrius. By the finale, Muncie's decision to step away from the public eye and reconnect with his family represents a personal victory. He reclaims his integrity and demonstrates to his son that strength lies in self-control and prioritizing what truly matters, family and justice over personal vindication. Broader implications and reflection. The show critiques modern media and politics, portraying them as tools for manipulation by wealthy elites. The conspiracy Muncie unravels is a commentary on disinformation and the exploitation of power for personal gain. The series' portrayal of these systems invites viewers to question the narratives presented to them and seek accountability in real-world institutions. What comes next? While the show concludes Muncie's immediate story, it leaves the door open for reflection on ongoing systemic corruption and media complicity. Whether or not a second season materializes, The Madness leaves viewers with a lasting message about the importance of truth, integrity, and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Final thoughts. The Madness is a masterclass in blending political intrigue with deeply personal stakes. Its portrayal of disinformation, racial injustice, and unchecked power serves as a chilling reminder of the vulnerabilities in our modern systems. The series ends on a poignant note, with Muncie choosing integrity over vengeance, exemplifying that true strength lies in breaking the cycle of violence. His journey from being a scapegoat to reclaiming his identity and relationships reflects the enduring hope that individual action can inspire change, even against the most daunting adversaries. At its core, it challenges viewers to scrutinize the narratives fed to them by media and powerful entities. It dares to ask hard questions about accountability and the cost of silence, leaving audiences with a message of empowerment. Truth is worth fighting for, no matter the personal cost. With its complex characters, gripping plot, and timely themes, The Madness solidifies itself as a standout Netflix series, leaving audiences both entertained and introspective. That concludes this video on the epic ending of The Madness 2024 Netflix series. We hope you've enjoyed this breakdown, and if so, please give this video a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to receive more film and TV reviews, recaps, commentaries, and deep dives. You can also go back and watch our review on The Madness, where we break down the good, the bad, and the unforgettable moments in this series. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.